After a thorough warm-up in the practice area, you are ready to start your round. A smooth swing and a sweetly struck drive puts you into the centre of the fairway on Bicheno's first hole. Even such a good drive will leave most players with quite a long second shot to the green. You must aim your approach shot well left of the pin position, as this green and its surrounds generally have a significant break to the right as you see them from here. Safely on in two, and a couple of putts later, your round is off to a great start. The best drive for Bicheno's second hole will have a right to left shape. This results in much longer distance from the run available on the drier left edge of the fairway. A well-positioned drive will leave you only a short iron to the green. When the hole is cut anywhere on the right half of the green, you must aim your approach left of the flag. This is a tricky green, but most putts tend to break towards the adjacent men's third tee, even if it doesn't always look like that. The third is probably Bicheno's toughest hole. This is a lengthy dogleg left. Your plan for the drive will be to hit it as far as possible and up the right-hand side of the fairway. Anywhere else gives you very little chance of reaching the green in two. A long and well-placed drive will allow you to avoid the big tree on the corner and leave you with a medium iron to the green. The green itself is hard to hold, and then, once on it, even harder to read. There are plenty of big scores here, so don't be too disappointed if you find yourself with a bogey. The fourth hole is a long par 3, 190 metres from the men's blue tees. It's a driver for some, a 3-wood for many, and an iron for only the long hitters. The green is formed a bit like an upside-down saucer, so any shots catching only the edge of the green will tend to run off. Once on the green, most of the hard work is over, although you'll do well to remember that most putts tend to break towards the front right of the putting surface. A par here is an excellent score. The fifth hole is often strongly affected by the wind. Down breeze, it plays quite short, but it can be hard to hold the ball on the green. Against the wind, it always needs 2 very well struck long shots to get home. The best drive is left of centre, but be careful not to find either the ditch or the out of bounds on the far left. A strategically placed drive will let you aim your second shot well right of the flag. You'll know why when your ball lands and breaks hard left towards the ocean, which is only a couple of 100 metres away. All putts break hard the same way, so you'll be very well pleased with a par here. Bicheno's sixth hole is a tricky par 3, requiring a medium iron to quite a narrow green. If you do happen to miss the green here, then miss it short, as any chips from left, right or long are very hard to get close. Just at the front right edge of the green is a mound that looks a bit like a grave. Avoid this area and there is an excellent chance of a straightforward par. Bicheno's seventh hole is a relatively short par 5. Think hard before you automatically pull the driver out on the tee, because particularly in summer, a straight drive can very easily run out of fairway. The ideal shot has a right to left shape, which will get the ball around the big trees on the corner, while, and this is crucial, avoiding the jungle to their left. A long and well-placed drive gives you a choice, either going for the green in 2 with a fairway wood, or playing the hole as a 3-shotter by placing the second shot carefully in the fairway past the blackwood trees on your right, about 100 metres short of the green. Whichever way you choose, this hole offers you a great chance for birdie. Aim your approach right of the pin, as most shots landing in the left half of the green will run off into Bicheno's own version of the Valley of Sin. Bicheno's eighth hole is a relatively straight par 4, with your chances at a par depending almost entirely on finding the centre of the fairway off the tee. The trees, left or right, are no place to be here. A good straight drive leaves a medium iron approach to one of the course's larger greens. And the green is where the fun starts, as the true nature of the breaks can be very hard to pick. As a general rule though, putts want to break towards the ocean, often despite appearances to the contrary. You should never be unhappy with a par here. A relatively gentle dogleg par 5 to finish the first 9. A long straight drive with a hint of right to left is perfect here. The second shot must avoid a large branch jutting out over the left half of the fairway about 170 metres from the green. Dubbed Garth's branch in recognition of one of our long-term volunteers whose ball seems to have a magnetic attraction for it. The approach to the green requires an extra club no matter what the distance. It's slightly uphill and the Kikuyu surface offers no run whatsoever. 3 well-placed shots will leave you with an excellent chance of finishing the front 9 with a satisfying par. And now, having completed Bicheno's first 9 successfully, you can play the second 9. The same fairways and greens, but a very different set of tees. Enjoy your round.